Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Equestria at War with me, Alpha Pi Omega, and the Griffonian Empire. So, in the previous episode we have launched an attack on Yale universities, and actually it wasn't Yale universities, it's now Duchy of Yeldom, led by Emperor Grover II. And I actually tried to Google a bit about the lore, and I still cannot figure out how it's possible that he's there. Well, anyway, we're getting bitten in the rear because we're trying to use as much this automated tool, you know, of the assaults, like the plans and everything. I didn't use it before, and I still don't like it, but considering, you know, as I mentioned in the previous episode in the description, because I forgot to mention it in the video, I want to rely on this one as much as possible as we're playing strong nations, so I don't want to get additional advantages by, you know, micromanaging the fighting. But yeah, then you end up with things like this, 61 dead on our side and 148 dead on their side. Anyway, let us continue. And they're still resisting, which is unbelievable. Yeah, well, we're pushing further and further into their territory. Hopefully the armies will figure out how to do this. I guess we're struggling with supplies, right? Yeah, much more than they do. Okay, so how would you deal with this? Because I don't think our units are getting the supplies they need, nor, yeah, they don't have the operational capacity to do this. So I might just send these guys the tanks, because I think attacking Greenback is a good idea. So you guys stop with your plan, we'll delete it, and just send you over here, so that you can recover. And once you regain your supplies and your organization, you're gonna launch an attack on... oh, I don't know on what. I guess we need to take the capital, that's the whole point, and we reduce them to the very little area. But yeah, and our policies as far as occupation go are not working. The local autonomy is not working well. So let's instead put you on local police force, because we need to start lowering that resistance. It's fairly high. I don't think they're causing too much trouble yet, but they will. Okay guys, Jesus Christ, come on. Come on, get in there. Get in there. Get those supplies, get those reinforcements, and prepare for the attack. Are you guys getting the new tanks? You are! Vinins are coming to the fight. Okay, and we'll put you like this, that ought to be enough. And you will launch the attack. Actually, they're starting to attack us pretty dramatically right now, so I think that we might launch the attack immediately. Considering what they're doing here, this might be a great idea. Okay. So let us just do this manually, because I don't think we want to wait for the AI to recognize what's going on. Yeah, the tanks now have the punch they need. And they have the required strength. Okay. We need a bit of a... No, we actually don't need diversion here. They're trying to push us back. They don't recognize what's going on yet. No, they do. We need to make you stay there for a bit. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You can do it. Yeah, they got 4 divisions left. Yep, we got it. 2 last night division. Look at that insane defense. Subsidized Blautronic. Blautronic is a new, enterprising group of griffins who think that the future of the Empire lies in automation and technology. It may seem far-fetched now, but who knows? They could be pioneers of progress we need. So we got Blautronic as design command, and before we got the... what was it? Didn't we get before? Oh yeah, Reichswaffen. Let's see, can we add these guys? Well, we already got Arcturian. So where the hell were Reichswaffen? Ah, here they are. Infantry equipment gets extra breakthrough. Okay, let's get you. And then we're gonna take Blautronic here. Electronics research, which will tell us, you know, that we should probably start with that. And finally, we can get the cultural and R&D department. And I mean, now we are taking the capital and they will finally give up. Nice. Okay, I think that's what we needed. Yep. Yalish equipment seized. So that's quite a lot. We got 257 cannons, 9 civilian trains, some anti-air, improved artillery trucks, light tank chassis. Okay, they even had some tanks. Bolt action rifles, fuel, 355 support equipment, and 5.7 thousand guns. So we are taking you. No questions asked there. And you are also an occupied territory, right? Yeah, you were even before. Okay, cool. So I think that actually means that we got most of it done. Who is left? Romau is left. Okay, Romau over here. That's gonna be fun. How's the supply situation here? Okay, we got 2 supply hubs right next to it, which are not connected. No, they are connected, but look at that. You want to get here, you need to go all the way around because Romau is cutting our supply lines from right in the middle. So that means the only thing, we cannot let them live. So let's put you guys on here. Actually, it's gonna be a couple of days before we can do that. So I think I might just want to spread you a bit so that you guys recover. We're gonna be over here, and our armies of knights are gonna go over here. And I don't think we're gonna use the Mountainers for this one, so you can go over there. Oh, and we got military factories out of that. Yeah, that's right, we got an extra military factory now. The production is increasing everywhere. Okay, we're gonna get an extra research slot soon, which I'm gonna use for weapons. But until then, I don't think we need more of these. We got what? 30,000 extra weapons. So we're really not in a short demand there. Maintenance companies will be distributed, but I think that as far as supply equipment, we are okay as well, right? Yeah, we got 3,000 of that. Artillery. Artillery is something that we might need. Okay, let's put you on artillery. I'm gonna put 2 more on tanks, and after that we're gonna focus on weapons. And we are gonna start the research into medium tanks, because we need that done. And no divisions in basic training. We got 248,000 people here. So, yeah, we don't have enough army experience to do what we want, but I'm thinking right now it wouldn't really hurt us to start a massive recruitment campaign. Holy hell, could we really train an entire army? We can train an entire 2nd Infantry army. Let us do that, shall we? We are going to train them in Griffenheim, and these guys are going to be ready on 25th of February. Not bad. And we are still mobilizing. Okay, so that's gonna finish up the goal that I had, which was to get to get 2 full infantry armies, and then we can start with motorization. I would like to split the Panzer army and the motorized divisions into a separate army, and these ones are going to be the defensive armies. We'll need one, eventually we'll need one on the border with Griffonian Republic and one at the Griffonian Free Territories, and we can put some of the knights on the border with the River Republic. That's for when we are not expanding. The Roaring Tiger. The preparations for the young emperor's birthday have been going on for several months. Caterers have been researching the emperor's palate for hours on end in an attempt to discover the perfect menu for the event, and the greatest interior designers available have been designing the venue for the event. The tide of gifts for the young ruler have been almost overflowing, with many nobles using this event as a chance to curry favor with the emperor. But it seems that among the flood of gifts, the emperor's favorite comes directly from the embassy of the Changeling lands. While this would normally not be a problem, as establishing strong ties with foreign allies is an important part of being emperor, the gift itself was highly unusual. While an exotic pet or expensive treasure might have been anticipated as gifts, what was not expected was a fully functioning Panzerkampfwagen 6 Tiger, decorated in the imperial colors. While this unorthodox gift was not a problem in itself, it seemed that somebody forgot to secure the keys to the tank. The emperor soon showed up, dragging the top tank aces of the empire with him and demanding that he be put into the driver's seat. What followed was an impromptu crash course on tank command, as the emperor set out into the countryside along with his crew, only returning after a massive griffin hunt has been started. On a positive note, it seems that the young emperor showed skill as a tank commander and has displayed interest in increasing funding to the Imperial Committee for Armored Research and Development, demanding another tank for his next birthday. So did we kill 3 ponies? Damn, or 3 griffins, and lost a bit of stability. But hey, I mean, this just brings more to the light the fact that I already spoke about, that these guys are actually pretty cool as far as we are concerned. So let's start improving relations with them. And we'll try to increase our ties. Okay, well, we got almost enough for 2 extra air wings. You guys can stop. Have you guys... Oh, you can stop as well. Yeah, we'll need to expand on our airfields massively, because this is not good. And we'll need 100 of you. And you guys can start drilling. Yeah, but really neglecting the Air Force. So I think it wouldn't hurt to pepper the areas a bit with air bases. Okay, let's strategically put them on the border regions. This is also ours, so put it here. And you know, on Yale, let's put 3 bases there. And speak of the devil, we need more military factories and also civilian factories, but not that many civilian factories. Yeah, okay, the southern territories here are pretty good, but those are occupied territories, aren't they? Angel Claw, that's part of Catherine. No, Angriver and yeah, okay, these are not our core territories, so let's avoid expanding too heavily into those at this point. Okay, this one is also occupied, right? No, okay, this is core. So gotcha. And let's build a couple of civilian factories amidst that. Okay, I think Helheim though might be an occupied territory. No, okay, that one isn't. And now let's pepper it adequately. I mean, I'm not expecting any major conflict anytime in the near future, that is. Griffonian Republic and Kuagatai have signed white peace. Yeah, our production is growing like crazy. The training program is growing like crazy as well. Oh hey, we're gonna have our first... Oh, we actually have our first... Oh, nice! We finished one of the battleships. We finished one of the battleships already. The König class KMS Grover the First. That is amazing. I had no idea that we already finished it. Yeah, it's in November. It has to happen... Yeah, actually that happened a couple of days ago. Nice. So, a good question is, how can we make it a Pride of the Fleet? It's gonna cost us 100. Ah, okay, no, we can do it now. Okay, let's do it now. Okay, it didn't cost us anything. Cool. So it is now Pride of the Fleet. War support bonus, ship experience gain, and chance to receive a critical hit. Amazing. So this is our main ship now. I think we can actually send it to Dro. Do we have any? No, we have absolutely no admirals. So here we have Admiral Cornelius Mistfeather. That's a cool name. Fleet coordination +2, naval hit chance +5%, fleet speed positioning. Yeah, he's actually amazing for this job. He has no skill or anything, but he's the right man for the fleet. He knew what was up before he signed up. And you are going to be our main damage dealers. We're gonna call this the Imperial Empire Fleet Reserve Fleet. No, this is the Griffonian Empire Fleet, and we're gonna call this Strike Fleet. Awesome, so that is working great. And we finished the mechanized construction. No wonder when we had 300% bonus. Now, I don't think that we need more resources, do we? No, the only thing that we actually need right now is more rubber. And we need to start building that. Other than that, we are fine. So let us, instead of focusing on that, focusing on weapons. I still haven't decided if you want to go with magical weapons or not. I mean, I would love to have something like that, but... Now, let's just go with regular Reichswaffen machine and pistol right now. Actually, we could have gone with this one immediately, huh? Spellfire cannon, soft attack, hard attack. What is this compared to? Is it compared to the regular cannon, which we get from here? Soft attack, hard attack, 10 and 6. And this one had 20 and 7. Yeah, we'd have to change all of our Griffons into magical infantry. I don't think that is... yeah, and the reliability of these guns is just awful. Yeah, it's not such a big difference. Let's just stick with regular weapons. I think that for this one we're gonna go with regular weapons to not complicate stuff too much. Okay, and we're almost to 2 tanks per day of the Winning class. That is really good. How many of the old ones do we already have in reserve? Yeah, 642 Kronas are in reserve now. That ought to tell you that we're doing good. And we can actually give new skills to our leaders. So Logistics Wizard seems like a great thing here. Supply consumption minus 15%. That is amazing. You didn't get anything, but you, as an infantry leader, can become an infantry expert. That is giving us just 10% extra bonus. You are drilling... You got really pummeled during that fight. I can see that, and I think getting more panzer divisions would be good. So let's drill 2 more, 10th and 8th panzer divisions. They're gonna be trained in... Let's train them in Greenback. They'll get the coronas, but I believe we will eventually switch them to the Vinins. Yeah, more than 2 per day now. So that's 1 extra factory, and we can start looking into... Yeah, okay. We can then decide what's gonna come next. Got a bunch of tactical bombers here. How's the supply lines? Pretty good. I don't see any major issue here. So Romau is going to be the only thing that we need to get now. And our stability is... To be quite honest, our stability is quite low. So we might want to do this next. Okay, here comes the cultural R&D department. While none can deny the benefit of practical research and material science, we must not ignore our cultural heritage. A special department should be established to preserve our history, language and culture, teach it to the new generation, and above all install a pan-Griffonian identity in them. So we get extra research bonus for race-specific technology and an extra research slot. So quite honestly, we would do best if we started to look into these guys, but yeah, max factories and estate and hardened tanks. So let's use these bonuses. The max factories and state is good for us because we are slowly hitting that limit, and I think I'll keep 1 slot now dedicated always to infantry technology, 1 to air. Yeah, I think this could work. We could keep it like this, though we're missing one research place for navy, and we would be kind of done. Okay, finally we get the new aircraft of the fighter type. So we had the Flutgerät Schreiber Brüder, the F-1095, and now we have the Flutgerät Adler F7 Adler. So this is the Eagle. Light airframes have been revolutionized with the introduction of radial engines, monoplane designs, and all-metal skin construction. This design is our attempt at creating our first modern fighter plane. So air defense is increased by 2, agility by 5, naval attack by 1. Max speed, though, is increased immensely by 170 kilometers per hour. That's amazing. What about the range? Range is also increased dramatically by 130 kilometers. Air attack is doubled. Jesus. Okay, well. And I think we're not even close, right? Yeah, we can immediately start working on the Habicht F11. So let's go with that one, because I would like to... Yeah, the range is 1,000 kilometers. That's... And, you know, air attack gets another 50%. Agility gets 15. Yeah, we need to get Habicht as fast as possible. So let's switch you guys from this to the Adler. Yeah, there's gonna be a bunch of insane requirements for you, but I'm gonna dedicate 4 extra factories to you so that our fighter production really gets off the ground. And we can't get the extra research slot here until we get Ramau. So let us end Ramau's autonomy. They do have quite a lot. Consider that this is just... Is it 1 or 2 areas? It's 2 areas. And they got 4 infantry. Oh my god, look at that. That's gonna be a nightmare. Holy hell, yeah. Well, I think the tanks can still do it, but they will have a ton of work with that. Because this is... Yeah, the knights are fine, I don't care about the knights, but the infantry templates, they got anti-tanks, anti-air, engineers, artillery, magical artillery actually, if I'm reading that correctly. And infantry, that is gonna be massive. So we have 30 days to prepare for that. I think our units are already equipped, that's good. You are the only one that really needs to get a bit more training done, but you will be ready in time, and so will the Mountaineers. Okay, and last but not least, I just want to see... Okay, our allowed special forces are growing. That's good, so soon we will be able to do something with the Imperial Knights, because right now they are just... I mean, they're good, but they are a chaos of logistics. I don't know, do we have any... Wait, it's going to be under research. Anything that would give us a bonus to the amount of forces, health acclimatization, defense. Yeah, here we could go with the expanded special forces program. Though that is actually... Once we give them more organization, and this would just make them more. Elite of the elite, massed forces. Well, still, 5% extra would be good. So I think we're gonna go with these first, and then we're gonna decide what's next. Cool. So thank you very much for joining me. And I'll see you in the next episode, where we are going to take down Romau, which basically ends our first line of assaults. And then we can focus on expanding our strength within the territory that we have. And under that, we are coming after the Skyfall Republic, which is gonna be a bit of an issue, because I believe they have a ton of allies. Yeah, they are in the faction of Griffonian Republic, so attacking Skyfall would mean that we get into war with these guys, and those are no joke. And they got 300, let's go with 300,000 troops, so their army is, well, it's about the same size as we have now, though we are greatly increasing it. And their military... Okay, industry-wise they are really poor. Yeah, but we'll have to think about it. I mean, attacking Skyfall is something that we really want to do, but it is gonna get us into a conflict with quite a lot of people. Quite a lot of people. But I mean, taking down the Griffonian Republic itself would not be bad either. We could actually incorporate... Wow, look at that. We would gain this entire area. Well, oh, and I think that the River Coalition is falling apart, because some of these have declared independence. Well, that's good for us. I mean, what are we complaining about? Anyway, thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next episode.